doesn't focus on the damage control doing more damage than it is control for The Witcher 4, or whether or not it's going to be a woke game or not. Today we're going to focus on some potentially good upcoming games. As many of the A talent leave these studios, they go and form other studios or join other studios. A big example is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Demian has covered or reported on how many of the developers of The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk have moved on to the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 studio. Well, Dawn Walker is developed by Rebel Wolves, another studio that is staffed by a lot of the people who made The Witcher 3, as Legacy Kill HD pointed out here. The developers include The Witcher 3 game director, The Witcher 3's lead cinematic director, The Witcher 3 lead quest designer, the Cyberpunk 2077 principal writer, Cyberpunk 2077 lead gameplay producer, and more. How much more? Well, we hop over to this Polygon article here. Joining, I'm not even going to try to butcher that, at Rebel Wolves are design director Daniel Sadowski, The Witcher and Growing Up, narrative director and main writer Jacob Sadamek from The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk 27 and Thronebreaker, animation director Tamara Zawada for The Witcher 3 and Shadow Warrior 2, art director Bartholomew Gawal from The Witcher 1 through 3, and then two other people who don't have any real credits in the previous game, so irrelevant to this conversation. And I do apologize for accidentally summoning an Eldritch Abomination into your room by mispronouncing some Polish names. That was not my intention, but now that they're there, they're kind of hard to get rid of, so just make them pay rent. No freeloading horrors beyond our comprehension. Not on my watch. So Dawn Walker is going to be a single-player, open-world dark fantasy action RPG with a strong focus on story and narrative. Where have we heard that before? Oh, right, that was The Witcher 3. So they're basically making another Witcher 3-like game. On January 13th, we're going to learn about Vale Sangura, the world, its turbulent history, natural landscapes, and secret inhabitants. We're going to see the premiere CGI trailer, serve the game's opening, learn about the game's pillars, main concepts, have a tiny first glimpse into its gameplay, and much, much more. So, yay. But have they gone anywhere else? Well, yes. Other devs have gone on to form a studio working on an online ninja game called Dark Passenger. Now, Dark Passenger hasn't been heard from since 2022, but Google's AI has informed me that they are indeed still in business. And I'm going to take Google's AI's word for this. So if this information is wrong, it's not my fault. The AI misled me. Another studio formed by former CDPR developers is Blank with a period. Yes, the period is in the name. Their next game will be a character-driven story from an apocalypse, with a twist or two. We've had our share of creating huge, super complicated games with open worlds. That's why we focus on simpler goals, uniqueness, emotions, quality, and refinement. Their next game isn't going to be a major AAA blockbuster or like Rebel Wolves' Dawn Walker. It's going to be a more indie-focused game. As CDPR falls, other studios that were made by the people who made CDPR great, along with new talent coming into the industry, or people who didn't work at the company that you love, are rising. And that means a lot of exciting new projects. Maybe most of them won't work out, but at least it's something to focus on instead of how bad The Witcher 4 may be, now that it doesn't have all the developers and talent that made The Witcher 3. If you like this content, hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment below. I'll see you next video. Peace out.